se quede quieto. Bueno, esperemos si se escuche bien, se escuche todo bonito, todo correcto. Vamos a ver, vamos a ver. Ay, menso, con razón. A ver, ahora sí, creo que ya se escucha todo bien y todo correcto. Ok, sale. Pues bueno, sean todos bienvenidos a un episodio más de nuestra saga Mass Effect. En este caso ya estamos en el Mass Effect 2. En el capítulo anterior de esta saga terminamos el Mass Effect 1. Y bueno, vamos a empezar con el Mass Effect 2, amigos míos. Esta aventura pues todavía no ha acabado, son 3 juegos. Entonces, pues bueno, de este me acuerdo más. Este ya les mentiría, ya me haría el tonto si les dijera. Pero aquí sí me acuerdo. Aquí sí me acuerdo muy bien cómo estaba la situación. Más aparte que los mismos mods que instalé pues me dieron una idea, ¿no? Entonces, pues bueno, vamos a ver qué onda. Empezamos nuestra aventura de Mass Effect 2. Obviamente está tardando un poquito en iniciar porque yo tenía iniciado anteriormente el Mass Effect 1. El 2 no lo tenía iniciado. Pero pues bueno, vamos a empezar el 2. Esta maravillosa aventura. Bueno, nueva. Importar el personaje. Partida guardada Shepard nivel 57. Ojo. Importar. Locura, obviamente. Pelotón y jugador, la verdad. Subtítulos, sí, todo sí. Continuar, pues sí, todo está bien dentro de lo que cabe. Creo, si no me equivoco. Y ojo, me tengo la duda de si están instalados los mods que instalé, güey. Porque
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Ok, ha ocurrido un mes desde el ataque de Geth hacia la Ciudadela. La flota de la Alianza hizo un gran sacrificio enorme por salvar al Consejo, de hecho. Y bueno, las máquinas enormes, cada 50.000 años, pues aniquilan todo lo que ven, ¿no?
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Leslie!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Así me siento cuando juego el World of Tanks, güey.
Shepard!
¿Qué pasó,
Distress
cariño?
beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time? I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either. Get to the damn shuttles! I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here. Shepard,
¡Que te vayas!
get the hell out of here!
¡Cólleye, cólleye!
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
¡Mocos! No manches, sí quedó hecha pedazos, güey. Pero a ver, pinche Joker, o sea, ya ni siquiera avanza. Sale, ahora sí ya puedo controlar el personaje. Va.
Mayday! Mayday! This is SSV Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy. Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Ay, por Dios. Ay, papá. Ir al espacio, íralo. Bueno, ya voy a dejar de ser el tonto. Quería ver si podía ver la nave, pero creo que no voy a poder verla desde aquí. En la torre, no, sí quedó hecho. A lo mejor ya aquí encuentro al Presley, si es que se murió.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's dead, just like us if we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no. They're coming around for
Ah,
another
pinche
attack.
Joker. Pero aferrado tenías que ser, cabrón.
Watch the arm.
Ah, que este güey tenía era frágil de los huesos. Ay, güey, ya estabas adentro. Pero hay que recordar, chavos. Ahí vamos a recordar esto, ¿eh? Ahorita vamos a ver qué pasó. Ahorita vamos a ver qué pedo. No, hombre, BioWare sí sabía tener, hacer buenas entradas con mucha tensión. A ver, Mass Effect Genesis es un cómic interactivo que resume los eventos a pared marcada. Bueno, pues mira, vamos a ver qué onda. Cómic interactivo del trasfondo de BioWare.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that happens along the way. The choices you make. The paths you choose. That turn the routine into anything but. Of course, that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden. I hit the ground with my lieutenant.
Ok, esto ya lo sabemos, ¿no? O sea, ¿qué pedo?
We came across the lone survivor of the
Sí,
patrol.
esto ya lo sabemos, ¿no? Básicamente lo que pasó en el juego, en el primer juego, que pues bueno, esto ya lo sabemos. Sí, de lo de este güey del Siren.
Garrus, another
Contra el
fugitive, turned out to be an energetic
Rex
little boy.
y Tali. Sí, sí, que Tali da las pruebas y todo. Sí, sí.
Anderson decided to Liara. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent.
A ver qué dice de Liara, porque bueno, al final de cuentas fue el romance que elegimos.
Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for... Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission. I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently, she felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission.
Okay.
Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Venezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved the Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere. I tried to reason with them, and I was left with an angry...
su mamá y el bicho raco ese que...
Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. I had to destroy the base. Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. Fortunately,
Rex, pues
finally
ya lo
got to the
sabemos
center of the
también.
base. Spoke, but there was no time to think about it. Before we could detonate, it was sovereign. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran. Ash was a good friend and a great soldier. And I chose Caden. That was the last time Saren was with my team, mostly
Ashley pues se quedó ahí.
both knew this. We arrived on Ilos close behind.
Todo, ya sabemos.
The council was aboard the Destiny. The council had, even with the Citadel back. While humanities had both great leaders. Anderson did. The war was over. The threat had passed.
Acá arreglaron la ciudadela y pues supongo que es todo lo que pasó, ¿no? Bueno, pues entonces no era tan necesario. Solamente con el escuchar la música me transportó a Halo.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
El inicio de la canción me acordó mucho al menú de Halo 4. Ok, nos están inyectando chingaderas. O sea, ahora sí lo puedo decir porque ya nos lo están haciendo. Joker, por su pinche terquedad y necedad, hizo que nos mataran. Joker es el causante de que nos maten, güey. Pinche terco. A ver, quiero confirmar algo. Chale, güey, no. Pues que se quede así, de momento. Vanguardia, obviamente, papi. Exacto, vamos a confirmarlo.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay
Quítame
calm.
tus
Heart rate's still
sucias
climbing.
manos.
Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. Too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
¿Qué me miras? ¿Qué me miras?
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This
Ay, espérame que me despierte, canija.
Your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Que la.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Como en el Metal Gear, chavo.
Wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol. Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
De hecho, este juego, el Mass Effect 2, se alejó muchísimo, pero muchísimo, o sea, se alejó muchísimo de lo que en algún momento fue Mass Effect 1, güey. Pero digo, no fue un cambio malo, más sin embargo fue en su momento, si no mal recuerdo, fue una situación un tanto, pues polémica, ¿no? Porque... Ay, güey, casi me matan por menso. Bueno, a lo que iba diciendo, fue una situación un tanto polémica, güey, porque porque haz de cuenta que de este juego, pues, erudito. Ah, es lo que las 15 armas. Oh. No, obviamente no voy a gastar una cosa mal.
Can't target them!
Esta es o británica o australiana, cualquiera de las dos. Ay, sí, cierto, este pinche jueguito me caía gordo, cara. Mira, esta soy yo, o este soy yo. Depende de cómo lo mires. Bueno, ya no me importa. Ok, veníamos de allá atrás, es por acá. Entonces, haz de cuenta que si en el anterior era más libertad y exploración y la chingada, pues aquí estaba más, ¿cómo se llama? Más limitado el pedo, o sea...
What are you doing here? I thought you were still a work in progress.
Look, pal. I don't know where I am or how I got here. Plus, my head feels like an overripe melon ready to split open. How about you fill me in a little?
Damn. Yeah, I forgot this is all new to you. Sorry about that. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
This doesn't look like an Alliance facility.
It isn't. I can't say much more than that for now. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the North?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and we're low on thermal.
Sí, 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 o sea, ya...
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye. Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them...
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive...
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
Okay, esta ya la... Okay.
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant. But I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not a... You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself.
Bueno, está bien, pues, ya vámonos.
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. And come on.
Sale, ya vámonos. Tenemos mucha prisa.
Hostiles detected.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Taking heavy fire! Rerouting power.
They found me. Help!
Ay, sí, güey, esa ni tú te la crees, que.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind,
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station. Hopefully there's enough to
Grab
get
the
him up.
Metagel from the first aid Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, huh? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her.
This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it.
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor. But that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canister.
Bien. Pues es muy sospechoso, la actitud de este cabrón. Pero pues ahorita se van a dar cuenta más adelante.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Luego por aquí, no.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
You told me you were with the Alliance. I don't like being played for a sucker.
I didn't lie to you, Commander. I was with the Alliance before I joined Cerberus. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
You must have some reason for bringing me back. Tell me what's going on.
All gotta come from the boss. As soon as we're safe.
Bueno, paz de datos. Ay, esto me caía gordo, güey. También, no. ¿Sabes qué? Como que sí a veces me dan ganas de instalar un mod que vi que te omitía todo esto. O sea, yo digo, o sea, sé que es la esencia del pinche juego y la fregada, pero sí era muy molesto, man. Más 6 de rebeldía. Eso. En este juego vamos a ser rebeldes, pero no tanto tampoco.
Engaged. Collision proximity warning.
No, no. Ay, aquí está.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed.
Qué caray. La puerta está bloqueada. ¿Y cómo le quito el seguro? ¿O será que todavía no se muere una de las madres esas de los robots? Sería muy ilógico, que no se murieran todavía los robotcitos estos.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant
Right with you.
Pero ¿cómo la desbloqueo? Falta que sí se haya bugueado el triste juego este,
They've seen us.
Power. Power. Offline.
Ok, ahora, si no deja iniciar la misión es porque sí, definitivamente se rompió algo.
Impact event.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Listo, ya quedó. ¿Ves? Sí se bugueó.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
I had a feeling Wilson was just looking for a chance to shoot me in the back.
Good instincts. Some people are far too trusting to ever see that coming. Come on, let's grab this shuttle and get out of here. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Fíjate.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or 2, in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Come on, Miranda, more tests?
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality...
Did you say 2 years? You've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done.
No?
Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid. Raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and led troops during some heavy fighting, most notably on Torfin. Do you remember taking on some Batarian slavers?
Most of my squad died in that fighting. They call me the Butcher of Torfin. I wish there'd been another way.
You got the job done. That's all that matters. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something
Pinche
more recent.
Miranda.
Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on,
Que
Miranda.
la
Enough with
chingada.
the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Habla con el nombre ilusorio.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Oh, ok. Aquí ya voy a personalizar mi tal y como quiero. Ay, no me digas que no está. Ay, ven. Si no, luego lo modeo y ya lo consigo. Es que esta chamarra de piel está chingona, cara. Sí, cierto, ¿no puedo modificar el color de las luces? No puedo hacer. O al menos en esta todavía no. Porque yo me acuerdo que sí se podía, pero creo que aquí no se va a poder.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to think. That one woman, one very specific woman, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
I noticed a few upgrades. I hope you didn't replace anything really important.
We tried to keep you as intact as possible. We need Shepard, just as you were when you defeated Sovereign.
What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. Their rebuilding still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
You could have trained an entire army for what
You're
you
unique. Not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If you're after the Reapers, just point me in the right direction.
Miranda was worried you'd be resistant. She's not usually wrong. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it. You'll be just fine with them. For now.
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Qué feo que me haya colgado así. Ja.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
No olvides quién manda. Ay.
I can't have anyone disobeying my commands when we get there.
I know who I report to. As long as you don't do anything to betray Cerberus, I'll follow your orders.
Gracias por resucitarme, o parece celosa. Mira, le voy a poder dar las gracias.
I never got a chance to say how much I
Porque, pues
appreciated
bueno,
what
al
the
final
Lazarus
de cuentas,
Project
pues
did for me.
estamos gracias a
I
ella.
just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
Are you naturally this bitchy, or is it just me?
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Está bueno,
We've got an
pues,
assignment.
amargada.
We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just agreed to work with him. I still don't trust him.
Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else.
Pues este
I
güey
guess
no
we'll
se me
find
hace
out when we
mal
get there.
tipo, pero al final de cuentas es un soldado. O sea, a lo mejor y... Pues quién
said
sabe,
you
o sea, se
served
le
in the
bota la
Alliance.
canica y pues...
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy.
¿Quién
Even
sabe?
spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules. But there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out. Yes, ma'am.
Sale, vámonos.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear, and we've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second-guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
Está bueno. Alguien podría estar vivo. Nos va a buscar. Hacer lo que sea necesario.
Just keep your eyes open. We're looking for anything that tells us who did this.
Then we can find out who's behind it and get some payback.
Sale. Ok. Este güey, una escopeta. Siento que le va a servir más la pistola ahorita.
Structural damage. No signs of battle.
Excuse me.
Uy.
Disabled at the other colonies.
Rerouting power testing and system are offline. Careful. Critical systems are requesting assistance.
¡Ay, hijo de tu madre! Sí, me mataron. Se me olvidó que estaba en locura.
Hostile forces have engaged. Excuse me. System not designed for specialized animation. System failing. Critical system damage.
On our right! Firing now.
¡Ay, güey! No inventes, nomás no lo puedo pasar, cabrón.
Eyes ahead! Grabbing cover!
Shoot them before they take out your shield.
I got it! Excuse me.
Phew.
It's me, Shepard.
Fuck, casi me mata esa porquería.
Rerouting power. Failing.
¡Ey! El DLC sí se ve bien. Ese lo instalé.
Let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
Cerberus rebuilt me, but I'm not taking their orders. We can discuss the specifics once I know why you're here.
One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
If Vitor survived the attack, he may be able to tell us what happened.
That's the hope. We've seen him, but he might not be in the best state to answer questions. He was injured and, nervous around...
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
You should head back to your ship, Tali. We'll let you know when we find Vitor.
Like hell. I'm not letting Cerberus take over.
Neither am I, Praza. There are too many drones out there. You'll need 2 teams to get past them. And it would be a gesture of goodwill. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later.
¿Quién mató
Right
a
now,
quién?
we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio
Will
contact.
do.
Pues
Good
bueno,
luck,
si
Shepard.
quieren seguir.
Whatever happens, it's good to have you back.
Encuentra a Vitor. Iba a ser un sonido muy tonto, pero mejor no. Es que aquí en México hay un personaje que se llama el Vitor. Y pues iba a ser el chiste, porque ese personaje es un personaje pues muy característico de la televisión mexicana, ¿no? Y pues ese brother hace como que un chiflido, hace... y pues le dicen el Vitor. Pues en realidad se llama Víctor, ¿no? O quién sabe, pero pues, no sé. O sea, iba a ser un chiste muy tonto y que nadie iba a entender. Pero bueno, de todas formas ya lo comenté, ya lo dije. ¡Ay, cabrón!
Target! Shotgun!
¡Ay, cabrón!
Try to overload their shield. Perfect!
¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! ¡No, ma!
Got a line!
Take out their shield.
Got him. Drop him.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
Ok, vamos. Ok, hacia allá, como ya hemos visto en anteriores juegos. Oh, más.
Hurry, Shepard. We're inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed a heavy mech. It's tearing Praza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down. Overlord, take out their shield. Taking the heavy now.
Defenses offline.
¿Dónde estaba el...? Aquí. Porque a lo mejor y fuiste A ver. Uy, por poquito y me mata esa cochinada. La sentí cerca, no. A ver. Chihuahuas. Ay, en la torre sí se ve.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
This is valuable.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
We're not survivors, Vitor. We just got here.
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My God. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seekers swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the Collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his Enviro suit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Sass.
I want to know more about the Collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the Elusive Man can figure it out.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the Elusive Man. Grab the Quarren and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
No creo que quiera.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omni Tool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
¡Sas!
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to Collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tisani?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Eso.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Vaya.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. They aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
¿Qué hubo, papá?
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Normandy 2. Pues sí, pero obvio. No, hombre, qué épico. Uf, papá. Como que ahora veo menos gente, ¿no? O está más grande la condenada nave.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Boy. ahí, a ver. Son inteligencia artificial, las IAs son peligrosas, podría resultar útil.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them, especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems.
Ay, no.
I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Me falta conocer a
I'm
alguien.
guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Ok, ya esto ya me lo sé. O la gran mayoría.
Welcome aboard, Commander. I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms.
Please,
Chambers.
call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes. I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
I don't need you analyzing
Yes,
the
ma'am.
yeoman.
Anything else, Commander?
Do you have a moment to
I
talk?
always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned?
But mostly
Aunque
I feel
este personaje no
we look
me...
out for human interests. I love humanity. I also love Asari.
That's a very positive
What?
attitude.
Anything else you'd like to talk? Okay.
Este personaje no es como que me dé mucho interés hablar con él. A ver, voy a ir aquí a ingeniería porque yo me acuerdo que abajo... Abajo había un güey que nos pidió una tarea. Ah, estos dos.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the... I won't bore you with the tech, but there's an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Ay, qué
Which was
mensos,
bullshit.
neta.
They said your warnings of a greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect
de
for
veras
Alliance leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and
Ches
only
mensos.
Cerberus seem to be doing that.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
but it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the Collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander. I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
A mí se me hace que apostaron esos cabrones.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies. Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. As Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
Do you have everything you need?
I make do. But have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
La misma voz.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
What do you do here on the
HVAC, plumbing, not... It'll take good... I'll do whatever it takes to... Back to work.
Y más por acá no me deja entrar. Ey, 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 ey.
Commander Shepard, I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
Nice to see a familiar face, Doctor.
I feel the same. I wish more of the original crew could be here. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity. Commander.
Encuentro el brandy. Está bueno. Y ya no me voy a hablar con... Bueno, esto luego. Voy a hablar con Joker.
Joker would like to see you up on the bridge, Commander.
Ooh. Ok.
Attitude roll 35.10, pitch 64.18, yaw 10.28. Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby! Better than new. It fits me like a glove! And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
I don't trust them. We still need to move ahead, but it's all too convenient.
Maybe you're right. I guess it's hard to argue when they install an AI to spy on us. We're staying though, right? I mean, the seat is real leather.
Good to see you're keeping it all in perspective, Joker.
Leather?
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring device. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like...
In close range, ship to ship. On the defense, he has
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost...
He has invested...
The elusive
He has
man.
invested... I assume that when certain...
I want to know more
Much of
about...
that data is classified. Do you have I have a block that prevents... In this case, each cell's agents are led by a single operator. I have a block that prevents me from answering that question. I have a block. Each cell's agents are led...
I want to know more about...
Do you have a specific inquiry? I serve additional functions.
Let's discuss something else. What's this area?
Is the bridge.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Uy, ¿qué onda? ¿Por qué se le atrasó el cabello a mi... el tobillo a mi personaje? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Tú qué haces? Bueno. Sale. A ver. ¡Ah, no te pases! Bueno, todo esto lo veremos en el capítulo el capítulo siguiente. Sale. En un próximo capítulo vemos qué pedo. Solamente voy a ver. Ay, no te pases de lanza, bro. No me acuerdo si sí tengo el mod instalado. Creo que no, ¡Ah, no, sí! Sale. Bueno, ya me voy. Aquí lo dejamos. En el capítulo que sigue vamos a empezar a explorar todo lo demás. ¿Sale? Adiós.